Welcome to Red Pill Markets. Today is March the 12th, 2020. Yes, it's 9 o'clock at night. We're looking at the end of the market results. In my group earlier this morning, I was telling everybody to make sure they were in 100% put on stable value. I had been telling them that for a few days. I just had a feeling that most of the markets would end about 10% down. I don't know why I had that feeling, but I just had that feeling. So for the most part, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ, if you round up, they finished 10% down. Small caps finished 12% down. You see how small caps is losing more and more, and then when they bounce, they gain less and less. Small caps is traditionally used to tell the direction of the market. So small caps are normally the front runner between small caps and financials and the Dow Jones transports. They're normally used to determine which way the market is going by a lot of the professional traders. Let's take a look at the futures. Okay, so far the futures are small caps is only down like 0.25%. Everybody else is down between 1% and 2%. One thing I'm waiting on these large swings to stop before I want to get back into the market. Minus 2% move or 2% move to the upside or the downside. For me, that's not a normal swing, but compared to 10 or 12%, that's to be expected. I'm trying to wait till the markets move less than 2% in either direction before I want to get back in. That's one thing that we know. If this starts moving 4 and 5%, it's not time to get back in yet. It's not done jumping all around. Another thing I'm waiting on to get back into the markets on the long side is right now around the world, different events are shutting down. Like say like NBA, schools are closing for 3 weeks. Any major entertainment events, any crowds over like 100, 150, 250, 500, they're discouraging those. I don't really want to go long and everything is shutting down like that. Something else I'm looking out for, the Fed promised to put in $1.5 trillion into the market between repos and I think buying up bonds. Once they announced that, the markets did go up for a little bit, but they finished on their lows for the day. So if they announced it at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, by 4 o'clock, we were the lowest of the day where we ended at. Also on that beat, if we end on the lows of the day, that doesn't sound too confident for the next day that the markets are going to be up for me. I know I'm still learning these charts and stuff, but just that gut feeling, it doesn't really sit well that the Fed put in a whole bunch of money into the markets. The markets they gain maybe 3 or 4%, and then they end on the lows of the day. Now we do have some targets. Oh, there's another thing. So some of the other information that I ran across is we know the United States is cutting European travel. So when Europeans retaliate and start not letting us go over there, who else is going to not let us go places? Like, is Mexico going to cut us off? Is Canada going to cut us off? Is Asia going to cut us off? You know, you got to think about those type of things. So with that in the background, longer term, I don't really feel comfortable getting back onto the long side of the market. We do know, but you have to pay attention. We do know, like I said the other day, the banks have been coming out telling their major clients, hey, get out the market. When it bounces into strength, sell. That's not a good sign. That means they expect more downside. So I don't know if they're going to trick us for like a week or so, have everything looking good, and then drop the bottom out again for another 10, 20%. But for right now, the number I got off of, I think it's QQQ, not QQQ, for NASDAQ. The number is about 6,600 for the month of March. So 6,600. If you look at NASDAQ futures right now, 6,600. You take 400. You're looking at another anywhere between 5 and 10% fall in NASDAQ before it might have a nice bounce on it in March. But remember, everything's shutting down in March between schools, events. So we're just going to hang tight. We're just going to stay in Putnam stable value for a while. We're not going to try to catch any bounces. I tried to do that one time, and I got I got a pie on my face. I should have known better. I should have paid attention to the intro of the I should have paid attention to the intro of the videos that I have. One of my good friends made that intro for me. Thank you very much. I owe you big. But the video says, never be consumed by greed. Never get ran over by greed. It also says, pigs get riches, hogs see ditches. If you're a hog, if you get too greedy, you're going to get slaughtered in this market, especially with it jumping around like this. So for now, we're just going to stay Putnam stable value. You're not going to lose in Putnam stable value compared to everybody else. Let's take a quick look at how everybody's getting chopped up. 1 second.